This is, oh, look at Aaron with a big smile. He's got his new Toby Mac hat on. And for anybody who doesn't know who or what Toby Mac is, it's an American Christian singer. And he's absolutely fantastic. So if you've not heard of him, go on YouTube and type in Toby Mac, because he's worth a look. Music's fantastic. But this is his new hat and he looks a Bobby Dazzler. Yes, he does. He's a beautiful boy. Oh, this is Odin playing on his own. He just plays quite happily on the swing. Thankfully he don't let go. But he's just so lovely on his own. Well, at least he's getting exercise without chasing the hens. Here comes Sashay. That's it, Odin's gone. There's my granddaughter getting the chickens in. And there's Odin playing again on his own. He's really supposed to be going in, but he's like a naughty child. He doesn't want to, so he's staying out to play. Yeah. And she is feeding the chicks. And he's carrying on playing. He's so funny. Animals are just so lovely. They're one of God's finest creations, I think. Some of the animals, they're so lovely and so fun. Will he go in? I want to. Maybe. Come here. No, he's going up. Well, yesterday I was showing you the plum trees. There's still quite a lot of plums on the trees, but they're so high up I can't get them. But anyway, I took them home and I made some jam. Don't know if you can see that. But that was made yesterday. Ignore the lid, I just used the jar that I had. So I'm going to be looking at the apples today. Well, the apples are falling off the tree. It's ever so windy today, and I know that since I come out this morning quite a few of them have dropped. So I'm going to pick some of them off, but we really need my daughter and her husband to come up the ladder and let's have them off. And they're lovely. They are so beautiful, really big ones, really nice. But they'll be glad to come out for a little while. And here they are waiting, all waiting to come out. There they are, they're all little beauties. Open the door and here they come, one after the other. How good is that? Well, we've got a couple left in there. Here they are. They're coming out and they're looking for something to eat, so I'll get a few pellets for them. There they are. I'm just going to open the door with this this bike and see if there's any eggs. And there's lots of eggs. I can see loads over there. Look, oh look, 5 eggs, and then 5 here. Now how lovely is that? How lovely is that? Apples on the tree, plums on the tree, with the jam all made, and apple pies to come. I'm just looking for a pair of ladders or some kind of steps to walk down and see if I can stand on to reach some of the apples before they all blow away, because the trouble is when they all blow away they get bruised and only end up using half an apple, whereas the others you can store. If you want to store them, they can. So I'm just going to walk down and See what else I can find. But even though it's a windy day and you can see the wind blowing the trees, it is lovely. It's very autumnal in some areas that I've drove through, and all the leaves have fallen off the trees in some areas and they're blowing around. But it's not a bad day. Not as bad as yesterday. Just a few weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, we were picking these bushes here with blackberries, and we were making blackberry jam and crumbles and all sorts. And then this weekend we've been at the plum trees and made the plum jam, well, it was damson actually. And now we're into the apples, and there's just an abundance of a free supply of good things, and it's just so so nice. It always feels better when you get something free, but it's just healthy food there for the taking. Just have to do a little something with it. I've got the screen on that weeping willow tree. My daughter used to call them dancing trees, and she's well grown up now, but then she was just a little dot, and when we used to go to her nan's, she used to know when we were nearly there, and she saw this dancing tree, as she called it. And now whenever I see these trees, I automatically think of them as dancing trees. And in the wind they do dance, look. They dance really well. So yeah, so it's been a real blessed time of year for us. I think when we get the apples, I think that's the end of it, but well, you never know. And next year maybe there'll be a greenhouse here and a bit of an allotment, and there'll be some other things to have. So there's things that are yet to come and to look forward to. I just love this sort of thing, just seeing God's abundance, like there will be chicken eggs every day. And they're not free because you've had to pay for the food, but you get far more out of it than money. I mean, I know they do sell some of their chicken eggs and that, but mainly they do it just to rescue the chickens, and just because they're nice things to have. So there'll always be an egg for breakfast. In the case of tomorrow, there'll be 10. So it just feels this is how we were meant to be, not rushing around every day trying to make loads of money, but just really having enough for our needs. Sometimes we have to get things into perspective. Yeah, sometimes we need to rush around, but there's a lot of times we need to just sit back and enjoy what God created for us. Become the people that He wanted us to be in the first place. Odin's having the time. I'm going to have to shout at him in a minute if he carries on. You just have some naughty ideas. Odin! Odin! He has some naughty ideas in his head sometimes. So I'm going to take him in. I'll take these steps down and get the rest of the apples. Well, I've picked some apples, as you can see. I've picked all the ones I can reach, which isn't very many. Chickens enjoy the apples as well. You know, they like any kind of fruit. They've eaten the blackberries with us, they've ate the damsons yesterday when we were picking them, and now they're eating the apples, so nothing's wasted. And there's no end of animals that will come out tonight and they'll have a feast as well, so I don't know if squirrels eat them, but they do have squirrels there. So you never know. Food for everyone. She's really taken into that, really enjoying it.